What if I told you I could buy a €1,000 Taj Mahal for €406 and a €900 exclusive Christmas Starfighter for €350? I'm about to show you the BrickLink feature that makes this possible. And honestly, LEGO investors are probably adding my face to a dartboard right now. So, let's go. Hi all and welcome back to the channel. My name is Stefan from SV Brickshop, and in the next 12 minutes I'm walking you through 3 real examples of how to buy retired LEGO sets for 60% less than the market price. We're talking about a €1,000 set, a rare employee exclusive set, and a holiday classic, all using the same method that is hiding in plain sight on BrickLink. So if you're a LEGO fan or collector who'd rather spend money on more sets instead of on one overpriced box, this video is for you. So a quick disclaimer before we dive in. This method isn't for everyone. If you're the type of person who needs that sealed box sitting on a shelf like a museum piece, this probably isn't your jam. We're here to build, not to preserve shrink wrap for future generations. Also, not every set will be cheaper this way. Some sets have rare parts that cost a fortune individually. So, always do your homework before you spend. Think of it as a strategy, not a magic one that makes everything cheaper. With this, I also want to give credit to Jake from Dr. Jake's Very British Reviews and Lucas from BrickQuest, whose videos inspired me to make this one. So we all know the usual suspects when shopping LEGO on a budget. eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist if you're living in the US, BrickOwl and BrickLink. All great platforms, but even there, some retired sets absolutely demolish your bank account. So here's the thing, if your goal is purely the building experience and displaying it with the rest of your collection, why would you spend an arm, a leg and possibly a kidney on a sealed set when it's only the parts that matter? This is where BrickLink comes in clutch. BrickLink is the #1 platform for everything LEGO. It's actually owned by LEGO itself, which is kind of like finding out your strict parent secretly runs a candy store. But here's what most people don't know. BrickLink has a hidden feature that's about to become your new best friend. So let's stop talking and start proving how this works with cold hard examples. First up, we're going big. I'm talking about set 10189, the Taj Mahal. This absolute unit of a set retired in 2010 contains 5,922 parts and currently sells new for around €1,000. That's explain this credit card bill to your wife territory. So let's see if we can do better. Alright, we are on BrickLink and the first thing that we do is type the set number, which is 10189. And click on the set in the drop-down list. Now we click on Part Out under the Wanted List title, and the next window shows us our set. So for this build I want all 5,922 parts, no extra pieces, no original box and no instructions. And before you panic about instructions, LEGO provides every instruction manual ever made for free on lego.com. So we're not losing anything here except the cardboard. So in the wanted list options section, we create a new wanted list. I'm naming mine 10189 Taj Mahal because I'm incredibly creative like that. So we keep the condition set to any and we click on submit for edit at the bottom. If we scroll a bit down, we get the full parts list, all 5,922 glorious pieces. Scroll all the way down and click Add to Wanted List. Now click View to see what we just created. So here's our complete parts summary. And it's time to actually buy this thing. So we click on Buy All. And this is where the magic happens. We now see a list of stores that carry the parts we need. So if you live in a big country like the US, you can search within the US only and get great results. I live in Belgium, which is roughly the size of a large parking lot. So I searched within the European Union to get better options and avoid customs fees. To make this easy, I'm clicking on Auto Select. This tells BrickLink to choose the least number of stores needed to get all our parts. Fewer stores means fewer shipping fees, which means more money for other Lego. It's just basic math. And BrickLink made its choice. So to get all 5,922 parts, we need to buy from 5 stores. For some reason, it selected 104% of what I wanted. Apparently, BrickLink is being a little bit generous and threw in some bonus pieces. But even with an extra 100 parts, my total parts price is around 377 euros and 88 cents. That is already 630 euros less than a sealed set. And we're not done yet though. Let's click Create Carts and check out the shipping fees. So, Store 1 charges 8 euros and 90 cents. Store 2 charges 13 euros and 99 cents. Store 3, 8 euros. Store 4, 14 euros and 33 cents. And Store 5 charges 4 euros and 45 cents. That's a grand total of 427 euros and 55 cents. So that's a saving of 572 euros, or roughly 57% off. You could buy 2 Taj Mahals using this method for less than 1 sealed set, or, buy one and use the savings for literally anything else in life. So example 2 is where things get interesting. This is set 400 2019, the Christmas X-Wing Fighter. This set was an exclusive Christmas gift in 2019 to LEGO employees only. So it never hit the stores and the secondary market went absolutely nuts for it. A sealed set will cost you easily 900 euros and a used one runs between 600 and 800 euros depending on the condition. Translation: it's expensive. So let's fix that.
So following the same process, set number 419, part out, we keep the parts and the minifigs, no original box, no instructions. The name is Christmas Star Fighter, edit, add to wanted list, view. So we follow the same process, but now we see what happens. BrickLink selected 5 stores. But my total parts cost is actually more than a sealed set. This is where we need to talk strategy, because this is actually the most important part of this video.
And here's a question: what kind of compromises are you willing to make? So we already ruled out the box and instructions because we are here to build. But let's have a look at this second store. It has 2 items, but the item price in total is over 650 euros. So let's have a look, and here we see that it contains 1 minifig, that's the U-type pilot minifig, and it costs for 670 euros. Now, if you're a hardcore minifig collector, maybe that's worth it for you. But if you want to just build this beautiful X-Wing and display it, removing that 1 minifig drops the parts list to a measly 262 euros. That's a 670 euro decision right there. So for this video, I'm gonna remove it and I confirm the selection. But let's keep this going and let's check out the other stores if there are any exuberant pricing in it. The top one is very reasonably priced. Let's have a look at the third one. So on the third store, it has a 20 years Lego Star Wars sticker that costs 17 euros. I love Lego, but I'm not spending 17 euros on a sticker. Unless that sticker holds some deep personal meaning for you, you can might as well get rid of it. So I'm going to remove it and confirm the selection. Now, store 4 has some red wedge plates that cost 29 euros and almost 39 euros, and we need 2 of these each. So these are crucial structural pieces for the wings, so I'm keeping them. That's a compromise I'm not willing to make because the build won't work without them. And then we have a look at our last store. The only thing that is a bit overpriced is the Yoda figure for 11 euros. I'm gonna remove that as well. And after our strategic editing, we're down to a total parts cost of 248 euros and 27 cents. So let's add the shipping. So store 1 charges a whopping 44 euros and 85 cents. Honestly, I didn't expect that much from a neighboring country, but here we are. Store 2 charges 8 euros. Store 3 charges 18 euros. Store 4 10 euros and 35 cents. And store 5 charges 12 euros for shipping, which is a final total of 341 euros and 47 cents for a slightly modified Christmas X-Wing Starfighter. We kept the build integrity and the display-worthy minifigs, we just skipped the ultra-rare collector pieces. That's about 60% less than a sealed set, and we are still getting the full build experience. And for our last example, we're going small to prove this works at any price point. Set 4139, the Gingerbread House. This was a gift with purchase back in 2015, and considering we are close to the holidays, it's a perfect fit. So a sealed one costs around 60 euros. Let's see if we can demolish that price.
So the same process, but I'm speeding through it because you're basically BrickLink experts by now. So set the number in search, click on part out.
We're keeping all the parts, no box nor instructions. Create the wanted lists, gingerbread. We keep any condition, submit for edit. Scroll down again, add to wanted list, view, and we click on auto select and we start the process. So auto select gives us 2 stores, one domestic and one from Lithuania. The total parts price 12 euros and 60 cents. That's less than even half of even a used set. Let's create the cards and let's add in the shipping. So shipping time. Store 1 charges 4 euros. Store 2 charges 9 euros and 30 cents, but includes worldwide tracking, so that explains the higher fee. Grand total of 25 euros and 90 cents for the Gingerbread House. That's around 60% of the sale price or 50% of a used set. So for a small seasonal build, those savings add up really fast. Okay, so let me show you what we have accomplished. So for the Taj Mahal with the market price of 1,000 euros, our method was 427 euros, which means a saving of 573 euros or 57%. For the Christmas X-Wing Starfighter with the market price of 900 euros, our method was 342 euros, which is a saving of 558 euros or 62%. And the Gingerbread House, which has a market price of 60 euros, we were able to buy with our method for 26 euros, which is a saving of 34 euros or 63%. So the total savings across 3 sets is 1,162 euros. That's enough to buy like 10 more sets using this method. The math really gets ridiculous. And there you have it. If you can keep an open mind about your Lego and make smart compromises where it counts, a whole world of affordable building opens up. I know this isn't the type of video Lego investors want to see. I'm sorry folks, but I hope I helped all you builders and collectors who still see Lego as a toy and not just as a potential payday. So here's what I want you to do. Try this method on your dream set and comment your savings below. I genuinely want to see how much money we can save this community, and if you want more budget Lego strategies like this, hit that subscribe button and like this video so you won't miss what is coming next. Thanks all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.